He wakes up before the sun even rises, skips breakfast entirely, and launches straight into work. There's no fancy morning ritual, no slow warm-up, and absolutely no wasted time. This is Elon Musk, the world's wealthiest individual, a bold and fearless entrepreneur, and without question one of the most polarizing and talked-about figures of the 21st century. Today, we are going deep into his lifestyle, his powerful habits, his unstoppable mindset, his intense daily routine, and the critical decisions that built him into the extraordinary force he is today. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. From a very early age, it was crystal clear that this kid was wired differently. He independently taught himself computer programming at just 12 years old and sold his very first video game, called Blaster, for $500. He was bullied hard in school, but he absolutely refused to let that break him or slow him down. Instead, he threw himself into books, reading as many as 10 hours every single day. That relentless hunger for knowledge and self-improvement became the rock-solid foundation for every massive thing he would later create and build. When Musk relocated to the United States, he enrolled at the University of Pennsylvania, where he studied both economics and physics. He then got accepted into Stanford University to pursue a PhD, but he walked away after only 2 days to chase his entrepreneurial vision. That bold, decisive move tells you everything you need to understand about Elon Musk's core personality. He moves fast, he embraces risk without hesitation, and he never sits around waiting for someone else's approval. Elon Musk's daily routine is genuinely not designed for ordinary people. He typically sleeps only 6 hours each night, usually go to bed around 1 a.m. and waking up at 7 a.m. He has openly stated that dropping below 6 hours of sleep noticeably kills his mental sharpness and decision-making ability. So he guards and protects those 6 hours with serious discipline. The moment he wakes up, he grabs his phone and starts working. He skips breakfast on most mornings and immediately dives into emails and the most critical tasks of the day. On average, Musk grinds through 80 to 100 hours of work every single week. Think hard about that number. That is more than double what the average full-time employee works. Most people would completely burn out. Musk treats it as standard operating procedure. He organizes his entire day using 5-minute time blocks, a sharp productivity strategy that keeps him locked in and laser-focused at all times. Every minute has a purpose, and every task has a designated slot. Incredibly, he runs multiple world-class companies at the same time: Tesla, SpaceX, formerly known as Twitter, Neuralink, and The Boring Company, and he pulls it off through brutal, unapologetic prioritization. When it comes to diet and physical health, Musk is not the guy following a clean eating plan or some strict wellness routine. He has openly admitted to eating junk food when he is buried in work and simply does not have time to think about nutrition. He is a known fan of Diet Coke, classic American barbecue, and rich French cuisine. He has also used Wegovy, a prescription weight loss medication, to help manage his weight. He does not stick to a structured fitness program, but he will occasionally lift weights and stay active by spending quality time playing with his kids. Sleep, he has repeatedly emphasized, is the single most important health habit in his life. When he runs short on sleep, his judgment suffers. And for a man who is simultaneously steering multiple trillion-dollar operations, one poor decision can literally cost billions of dollars. What genuinely separates Elon Musk from every other billionaire on the planet is not his net worth. It is the raw power of his mindset. He operates using a mental framework he calls first principles thinking. Rather than copying what has already been done or accepting conventional wisdom, he tears every single problem down to its most fundamental and undeniable facts, then builds brand new solutions entirely from scratch. This exact approach is how he completely disrupted and revolutionized the rocket industry. When NASA and aerospace experts insisted that launching a rocket cost $65 million, Musk did not accept that answer. He asked a completely different question. What are rockets actually built from? Steel, aluminum, titanium, copper, carbon fiber, and electronic components. He went directly to the source, bought those raw materials himself, and manufactured rockets at a fraction of the traditional cost. Beyond business, Musk holds a deep and unwavering belief that the human race must evolve into a multi-planetary civilization in order to guarantee long-term survival. This is not some distant fantasy or marketing pitch for him. It is a genuine life mission. SpaceX was not created to generate profit. It was built with the singular goal of establishing a permanent human presence on Mars. That kind of purpose-driven, mission-first thinking is extraordinarily rare in any industry, anywhere in the world. On the personal side of his life, Elon Musk has been married 3 times, including 2 separate marriages to British actress Tallulah Riley. He has fathered 12 children with multiple partners. Those who know him describe him as emotionally intense, extraordinarily demanding of himself and others, and completely devoted to his work, often at a significant cost to his personal relationships and private life. He famously named one of his sons XAEA-12, a choice that instantly ignited global debate and conversation. He is highly active on social media, especially on X, the platform he personally acquired and rebranded from Twitter. On that platform, he regularly speaks his mind with zero filter, zero apology, and zero hesitation, a habit that has earned him a massive and devoted following, while simultaneously making him one of the most debated and controversial public figures alive today.